Hi there Pokefans, I am your humble host Charles and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Last time we started challenging the water type gym for our 5th gym badge. Today we continue on that journey. Let's see what we can accomplish. While I'm thinking about it, please consider subscribing to my channel, leaving a like, hitting that bell icon for notifications, leaving a comment if you have anything to say about my playstyle or whatever you like, and sharing it with your friends if you like what I do. Thank you. Let's get into this battle. As you saw, Breloom now did a thunder type attack against the Goldeen. I'm going to try and eat this Gyarados with a hidden attack which is rock type, and hopefully I'll be able to defeat it with this Wormadam. But Gyarados is notoriously difficult to deal with. Might have been better to deal with it using my Breloom and its thunder type attack, but Gyarados' intimidate ability lowers our physical attack. That's why I switched out, because even though it is 4 times weak against our Thunder Punch, the fact that our physical attack is lowered makes it only 2 times weak, which is back on par. So hopefully this hidden power, which is a rock type, will do enough damage to take it out, and it survives on 1 attack. I think I'm going to switch out to Throttle. Looks like a good idea, and let's see if I can manage to defeat it with Throttle. It does another Thrash, which does a decent amount of damage, about a fifth or something, or a quarter. It is confused. Let's see if I can do anything while it is confused. And it manages to bite through the confusion, and we flinch. How can our RNG be so bad? This time we managed to take it out. That was not a pleasant battle. Kasiki comes back again. I think Breloom will be a good idea to take it out as well with the Thunder Punch. Even though all of our grass type attacks should be sufficient, but I'm trying to gain some experience for my grass type Pokemon, because Crash Awake has a Floatzel which knows Ice Fang, and Ice Fang is a really bad attack to face for us. Granted, we have a whole team of 4 Pokemon which are all grass types against these 3 Pokemon, I think he has 3, which are all water type. If we are lucky, we will manage to have success in this endeavor without having too many additional whiteout occasions. But first I want to get out of this gym and go heal up a bit without having to use some potions, because I think I'm needing my potions against Crash Awake. Okay, I'm back. I cut out the whole sequence in which I did run out for the explicit goal of healing up, because that is quite boring to see, and nothing actually interesting happened during the time that I was out. Okay, so let's see if we can actually get to Crash Awake before having to go back to the Pokemon centers for healing. Now, if my remote would work properly, I would be able to go by all of these or through all of these narrow passages without having to come back for having run by or whatever. anyone ever notice that this is actually a trap over here? If this green button wasn't there, we would be trapped on this little ledge. Luckily, the game designers do not want us to get trapped anywhere and want us to, I hope they want us to complete the game. Was it only the remote that made me struggle to get to those stairs over there, or was it actually me looking for something in addition? I mean, there aren't hardly ever items inside a Pokemon gym, except what the gym leader gives you after you manage to defeat him. Lucky for us, we outsped this Wingull because we were 4 times weak versus 4 times weak. Granted, we don't have the stab required for the Thunder Punch, unless somehow we can get the stab from the punching side, which in my opinion should be a fighting type attack. But they've only recently started with this double typing on attacks, and only Halucha has it with its Flying Press. Flying Press being both a flying type attack and a fighting type attack. If they ever decide to extend that outwards, then Fire Punch should be fighting and fire, Thunder Punch should be fighting and thunder or electric, and what was the other punch that we have? Ice Punch should be ice and fighting. But let's see how things go. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you can predict what I would consider the Ice Fang, all those other Fang type attacks to be, if they were considered for the double typing attacks. Oh, Roselia strikes again with the Poison Point ability, which kind of makes using this Magical Leaf kind of a waste of an attack, because Golduck was going to die anyway. Now Golduck had used its fusion ability, we might have been in a bit of trouble. Okay, Shellos. We could just use Roselia, but I want Grottle to gain a little bit more experience, because I want Grottle to evolve to Torterra reasonably soon, and that'll happen within the next 4 or 5 levels. We managed to take out the Shellos, which was 4 times weak to our grass type attack. And now it's time for his Crusher Wake. Did I fight this guy yet? Yes, I fought this guy. Okay, so let's see if we can defeat Crusher Wake 3 versus 4. Now, if for any reason we end up switching out to one of our HM mules in order to heal up other Pokemon, that'll be considered a whiteout, even though we won't actually be whiting out. And that is what I was talking about earlier with Gyarados and its Intimidate ability. If it was not for Intimidate, that Thunder Punch would have taken out Gyarados in one attack. But as you can see, Intimidate did its job and we did not take it out one turn. in one turn, so it had time to use a hyper potion, and we have to use 3 Thunder Punches to take out this Gyarados. Gyarados is a pretty good Pokemon for a water type gym leader to have. Here comes our enemy, Floatzel, and hopefully we can defeat it without too much trouble, even though it has a Ice Fang and it's on level 37. Hopefully we poison it. Ish. It takes out our Roselia one time. And we do not get the poison point. That is bad. And Floatzel outspeeds us, and we do not get the Thunder Punch either. Oof, 2 for 2. We survive! We survive! On 7 HP. Floatzel also survives, and it has a flippin' berry, but maybe, just maybe, we can accomplish something over here. Takes us out with Aqua Jet. Now it's 1 Pokemon versus 2, and Womadam, if the old stats still hold over here, is 4 times weak to the Ice type or the Ice Fang. At least we're left on level 33 HP, and the Razor Leaf takes out the Floatzel. Sure, this was a flippin' stressful battle, but now it's still the last battle to come. Bombardum grows to level 32, and it learns Psybeam, or wants to learn Psybeam. And I think I want to teach it Psybeam in place of Confusion, yes, because Psybeam is much more powerful than Confusion. Damn, this is a difficult battle, but I think we might be able to win this one because Quagsire is notoriously slow, so we might be able to defeat it with a Razor Leaf since it is 4 times weak to grass type attacks. It is 2 levels higher than us, and Rock Tomb is quite effective against bug types. But we survive on 6 HP. Our speed falls, which is bad, but let's see if we can actually use Water Pulse. Okay, this is a whiteout. This is a damn whiteout. So, effectively we lost this battle. At this time, while I was playing the game at this stage, I had forgotten to box my HM mules. So this is why this will count as a whiteout, because I used my HM mules to pivot it out so that I can heal up some of my other Pokemon and battle and win this battle. But as you can see, this barrel is quite strong, being able to face this mud shot of this Quagsire being level 34 and Barrel being level 15, and manages to survive on 6 HP. But now we have to find an item to use just to waste a turn, so that we can switch in on a fresh attack. And not face 2 attacks while we switch in. Looks like I had forgotten to add the 4th whiteout to the counter. Okay, there it goes. I've added it now. As well as added the 5th badge to our badge counter, or our collection of badges. This was unnecessarily difficult for us. Why do I want to go in that direction? I almost pushed that orange button again, lowering everything back down and making things a lot more difficult. Rival comes. Hopefully this is not a rival battle, because that will be quite a bad thing for us right now. But luckily it's just some plot stuff happening, and I still have to take my girlfriend on a date to that hotel over there that we've discovered a few episodes back, to make up for leaving her in so much trouble and almost causing her to have to deal with unwanted love struggles with 2 bad guys. Okay, I think we just heard a boom, didn't we? Oh, I never saw that Noland was over there. I now remember that on a previous occasion I got his name all wrong. I called him Barry, but his name is Noland. And there goes the explosion. So now we have to chase this bad guy. So effectively, we are being sent to chase this goon, and for some reason Noland is staying over there. And this goon doesn't actually run very far the first time, but he's going to lead us on a merry chase. I wonder if you approach him from the other side. I didn't do it in this game, but I wonder if you approach him from the other side, if he runs back. It'll be quite funny if he does. was actually trying to go in front of that lady over there to see if she will challenge me, but just as luck would have it, she turned away. So Luca, while my girlfriend was almost in trouble, why didn't you help her when I didn't come along? She almost ended up in quite a tizzy. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. As we are winding down over now, we will continue chasing this bad guy, but we will conclude this in the next episode. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, ringing the bell, leaving a comment, and sharing it with your friends if you enjoy what you are seeing, while I quickly make reservations at this hotel over here for me and my girlfriend to enjoy while we are off screen. Thank you and goodbye.